If medical science guarantees you to live to be 100 years old, do you actually want to spend those extra decades in your current physical condition? Most of us intuitively want a longer life, yet a look at modern aging reveals a difficult reality. The final 20 years of an average life are frequently spent managing chronic pain, fatigue, and illness. For a long time, we've assumed that dodging these outcomes and reaching an active old age requires inheriting the perfect genes. This chart breaks down the actual drivers of human lifespan based on modern longevity science. It turns out your DNA dictates less than a third of how long you will live. The remaining 70 to 80% is governed almost entirely by environment and daily lifestyle choices, which means the difference between merely surviving your senior years and physically thriving is largely under your control. Longevity science prioritizes the engineering of functional, high-quality years over the mere extension of chronological age. To alter how we age on the outside, we first have to understand what is breaking down on the inside. This timeline tracks what happens inside our cells as the years pass. Our cellular power plants, the mitochondria, gradually lose their energy output. At the same time, we experience accumulating waste through a process called cellular senescence, alongside progressive damage to our DNA. Notice what happens as we cross the threshold into our late 30s and early 40s. The body's natural repair mechanisms drop sharply, and the rate of cellular damage accelerates. Spending 9 straight hours at a desk, sleeping poorly, and carrying chronic stress artificially accelerates this cellular aging. Physical aging is a process of accumulating cellular damage, and for most of the modern workforce, our daily habits are unknowingly speeding that process up. There are entire populations, however, where this biological decay happens much slower. In these regions, residents routinely reach their 90s and 100s with sharp minds and capable bodies. In regions like Okinawa and Sardinia, centenarians reach these ages through simple, consistent daily rhythms, rather than extreme athletic training or expensive supplements. These identical patterns have been validated by some of the largest epidemiological studies in the world, including decades of data from Harvard University, proving these specific choices reliably add healthy years. The first confirmed habit is movement. Centenarians rarely go to a gym. Instead, their environments require constant, low-intensity activity throughout the day, naturally averaging around 7,000 to 8,000 steps. The second factor is diet. This visualization models the Okinawan principle of hara hachi bu, stopping your meal when you are exactly 80% full. Combined with a mostly plant-based diet, this slight calorie restriction drastically lowers internal metabolic stress and inflammation. The third rule is sleep. Consistently securing 7 to 8 hours of rest, specifically starting before 11 p.m., provides the exact biological window the brain requires to clear toxins and repair hormones. The people living the longest do not fight aging with complex medical interventions. They simply maintain a daily environment that allows the body to continuously heal itself. But physical discipline alone is incomplete. A perfect diet and daily walking are biologically severely compromised if your nervous system is stuck in a constant state of alarm. That brings us to the fourth rule, stress control. Taking just 10 minutes a day to sit in silence and practice deep breathing forces the body to stop producing cortisol, directly protecting the heart and immune system. Beyond physical habits, social connection is a core biological requirement for sustained human health. Public health data reveals a stark reality. Chronic loneliness and social isolation increase your risk of mortality almost at the exact same rate as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. Maintaining strong bonds with family and friends, and having a defined purpose, a clear reason to wake up every single morning, measurably lowers depression and strengthens your immune response. These core principles operate regardless of geography or profession. It is exactly why highly disciplined individuals who tightly control their diet, stress, and daily activity maintain incredible physical vitality into their 60s and 70s. Biological youth is ultimately a delicate equilibrium, sustained equally by what you do with your body and how you manage your mind. Hitting a century of healthy life doesn't require living completely off the grid or executing a flawless, punishing wellness routine every single day. This graph illustrates the mathematics of aging. It is driven by the biological principle of compounding. Small 20% improvements in daily habits, like walking after lunch or sleeping an hour earlier, compound over 30 years to shift the trajectory of your health span over the long term. The decisions you make in your late 30s and 40s dictate exactly how your physical machinery will function in your 80s. The future and the ability to actually enjoy it belongs entirely to those who choose to protect their body and mind today. A century of life is only meaningful if those decades are lived in full health.